Yo, what's cracking like and everybody, it's your man's Will, what's popping with y'all. So about 9 or 10 days ago, I made a video called Ultimate Sonic Smackdown. In its current state, it's kind of trash, right? Basically the video is from a stream that I did. You know, basically it's like highlights from the stream and so on and so forth. And for the first 6 minutes of this video, I'm showing like the game constantly, Ultimate Sonic Smackdown, I'm showing the game constantly crashing. I'm showing the game, it has problems, right? And after the 6 minute mark, I was basically reviewing Ultimate Sonic Smackdown and saying what the game needed. Now I said I was saying things like, oh, the game needs controller support, the game needs sound cues and basically voice acting and so on and so forth, or basically use clips of the characters for Sonic Knuckles, blah 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 blah. Like there's several videos of character effects that they can use, so blah blah blah. I said that if you have a mirror match, I was the same, there was like I was Sonic and there was another Sonic, we both had this and we both had the same color, and it was super confusing in a fast-paced fighting game. Basically, I was just like saying that this game has problems, but I also said that the game has serious potential of being completely amazing. This is all my opinions, of course, and it is what it is. Before I respond, or as you can see, there's the response in the title, I'd like to give a shout out to ArcForged. Hope I'm saying your name right, my man. ArcForged is the creator of Ultimate Sonic Smackdown. And he responded to me and he said this: sorry you didn't have a good time with our game. Hope you like it eventually down the line when things are ironed out. Take care. I respond saying, I hope so too, dog. Thank you. Now, first of all, heavy big shout outs to you, ArcForge, because you commented on a video, because I already knew this video was gonna me making a video saying this game's kind of trash, was gonna ruffle some feathers, but you see someone critiquing your product and saying, this kind of is not good right now, it's kind of ass. And the fact that you kept it professional, ArcForge, you kept it professional, and you said, hey, you kept it professional and cordial, I appreciate that. The reason I bring this up is because for everybody who knows what was going on earlier this year with the Tekken 8 fiasco, y'all know that the devs of Tekken 8 was banning and blocking people on Twitter. I think it might have been Reddit too, but on Twitter the devs were blocking people on Twitter for criticizing Tekken 8, which is completely trash and completely unprofessional. So the fact that ArcForged is a much more smaller team, and he had more than enough integrity to comment on my video and keep it professional, I think Bandai Namco can learn a thing or two from ArcForged, really. So I appreciate you for keeping it respectful and professional, ArcForged, and big ups to you, my man. Now, I criticize the game, I give my opinions and so on and so forth. I didn't say anything out of pocket. I didn't disrespect the developers of Ultimate Sonic Smackdown. I didn't make it personal. All I did was upload a video and give my opinions on the game and so on and so forth, and that's fine. And if people disagree with me, that's also fine as well. But I also find some of these comments like very baffling in my opinion. Like, no offense, like I ain't trying to start no shit. Now I will say this before I respond to some of these comments. Well, I'm not gonna respond to everyone, I'm gonna read out a couple, but before I do, was I harsh towards Ultimate Sonic Smackdown? I would say I was slightly unfair, and here's why. Because yes, the game is an alpha. From my perspective, when I played this game, this is Ultimate Sonic Smackdown, so obviously it's a sequel. So I'm thinking man, this game is you know what I mean? But there was a couple of good comments saying, hey bro, it's just an alpha. You know what I'm saying? 43 Noah, shout outs to you, bro. 43 Noah kept it respectful, kept it cordial, and was like, hey, it's just an alpha, but you have every right to criticize the game, Will, but it's just an alpha. So with that knowledge, I'm like, okay, maybe I was slightly unfair when it comes to saying that, oh, the game should have this and have that and have this and blah 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 from the get-go. maybe that was slightly unfair. Cool. But when it comes to like some of these comments, because if you go look at the comments in that video, some of these people were completely spurging out on a video of a dude saying that he thinks the game is kind of ass. And mind you, I was kind of tame. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't throw my controller. I didn't go on dummy. I didn't know. I was being like, for those who know, when I stream, for those who know me, when I stream or play video games or make videos playing games, my point is to entertain, right? So I get animated. I get exaggerated. You know what I mean? The bombos! It's Marvel, baby! It's Marvel, baby! Wait, I'm sorry! That's just how I get. It's funny, and people like it. And obviously, it's, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and talk like I'm this big time YouTuber, but it's successful. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, I'm good at what I do. I have a community and a following because of it. So, yes, sir. I can understand that if you don't know me and you see me, like when you go watch my video and you see like the first 6 minutes, right? Because like after the 6 minute mark, that's when I actually review the game and talk about the game's problems. Now, granted, this was 9 days ago, and ArcForge and his team did update the game. And I would say that Ultimate Sonic Smackdown is in a slightly better place than what it was before. Yeah, I mean, clearly the game is getting better, and I see that I almost said Arc System works. Oh my god. I see that ArcForge is and his team are pretty serious about like updating the game. But some of these comments, like I said, are super perplexing because like I'll read one right now by I think I don't know how to pronounce this dude's name. It says, bro acting like he paid full price for the game and got it from a big name company, sitting there nitpicking and getting mad cause some has the same color as him. Yeah, because in a fast-paced fighting game, when both characters, when in a mirror match, when you both have the same color, that's totally not confusing at all, right? Totally not confusing at all. Like, he sure showed me, buddy. And then he ends it with the iconic, it's just a fan game. You know what I mean? Then we got another person that's a bro, he's a brony, and like I said, bro, look, I'm gonna say it again, like, if you know me, you know I don't rock with, bro, if you like My Little Pony, to each their own, but I don't rocks with it, bro, and I don't rocks with it, not, I'm sorry. He says, is this dude okay? He says, critique is good and necessary, but acting like he bought a $60 game by a company, and like he's not testing a free fan game. First of all, you said my critique is good and necessary. So what the fuck are you talking about? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong exactly? My critique is good and necessary, but then you turn around and say he acting like he acting about a $60 game. So hold on, let me get this straight, yo. So because this game is fan made, it's 100% above criticism. Because the game is free, it's 100% above criticism. I see, and listen, I'm gonna say this, if people enjoy this game, if people rocks with this game, if people love this game and are having a blast with this game, don't let me or anything I say sway you. Enjoy what you enjoy and love what you love, okay? I'm not going to attack you for playing a game I dislike or I don't fucks with, right? But are we really gonna sit here and act like just because this is fan made, I can't criticize it? I can't say, yo, this game's kind of ass and it needs these things, it needs this, it needs that, it needs this, it needs that, right? Obviously, I know it's a fan game. I'm not judging it as a $60 fighting game. I'm judging it as a fighting game. I'm saying the game has mad potential, has serious potential here, right? And I want this game to be the best that it could be. So I gave it some tough love, some, you know, I was slightly harsh, but you know, I said what I felt needed to be said. Everybody else is saying that this game is absolutely incredible and amazing. To each their own. I say the other side of the spectrum where I'm like, yo, this game is in its current state ain't that great. Now to all these people trying to get on me for saying, oh man, it's just and it's not like they saying, oh, it's just a fan game. No, some of these people are like for instance, this comment right here. If you know it's fan made, why are we bashing it? It's weird out here. On God, y'all niggas some straight up as effing haters these days. Yeah, I'm a hater because I criticize the game. Listen, people, I promise y'all, if I would have made a video saying, oh my God, Ultimate Sonic Fighters is incredible. It's one of the greatest fighting games I've ever played. Finally, we got a Sonic fighting game, blah, blah, blah. If I would have glazed this game, as the youngsters say, they say glaze. Back in our day, we said dick riding. If I was nut hugging this game, none of these people would have left these comments. Now, y'all don't have to like me. Y'all don't have to rocks with my channel, and y'all can criticize me and criticize my channel. Fine. That's completely fine, okay? But ultimately, at the end of the day, I'm just a nigga who made a video saying that I think a game is kind of trash. I didn't personally attack ArcForge. I didn't personally attack the ArcForge and his team. I didn't take things too far. Let me ask y'all something. To the people that was in my comment section going crazy because I made a video disliking a game you like. If ArcForged ain't mad at me, why are you mad? I'm gonna ask you one more again. Hopefully it can like really sink in, all right? If ArcForged is not mad at my video, right? If he ain't mad at me, why are you mad? And let me also call out some of the the hypocrisy. So I judge this game as a fighting game. Yes, obviously it's free. Yes, obviously it's a fan game, but I judged it as a fighter and said what it needed. Did I overreact? Yeah, you can make the argument. I don't think I did, but you can make the argument, fine. But let me call this out, especially when it comes to the quote unquote Sonic community. I'm not FGC, I'm not fighting game community. I don't if you're a fighting game community, fine. I don't have nothing against you. I don't claim any community. I'm me. I'm all of me, like Shadow the Hedgehog, nigga. I'm all of me. I'm me over here. But anyways, look, for the people that are saying, man, you acting like this is a $60 video game and nah. Are we gonna sit here and act like some of y'all weren't, do y'all remember when people were using Sonic Omens to go against Sonic Frontiers? Do y'all remember when people were using Sonic Galactic, the fan game Sonic Galactic, to go up against Sonic Superstars? I said this in my community post. Mind you, some of these same Sonic fans use Sonic fan games to attack Sega and Sonic Team. The Sonic fans or people in general do this shit all the damn time, especially on Twitter. Now, I'm not saying anyone's doing this with Ultimate Sonic Smackdown, right? But some of these people are dead ass hypocrites. They will sit here and say, oh, hire the fans, hire the fans. Oh man, Sega this and Sega to hire the fans. Okay, so people were saying Sonic Omens was better than Sonic Frontiers a couple of years ago, right? So when we treated Sonic Omens like it was an official game and reviewed it for what it was, all of a sudden, oh, it's just a fan game. So I wasn't even trying to like treat Sonic Ultimate Sonic Smackdown. I wasn't treating it like it was a $60 game. I was treating it and judging it as a fighting game and judging it as a fighter, all right? That's what I did. Yes, obviously it's free, but I judged it as a fighter and I said I think it was kind of ass at the time. You can't sit here and say that I can't criticize a game because it's free and because it's fan made, right? I think that is super dumb. I think nothing is above criticism. And going for personal attacks, because I have yet to see any of y'all actually, with the exception of 43 Noah. 43 Noah actually brought up some good points against me, and shout outs to him. Massive shout outs to him. Cool dude. But I have yet to hear anyone say I'm wrong when it comes to the critiques I said about Ultimate Sonic Smackdown. Does the game not need sound cues from the characters? Does the game not have severe server problems and hella crashes? Does the game not have controller support? Does the game not have arcade stick support? Yeah, I mean, I don't like joy to key. I don't like using joy to key, but you know, I got used to it, but I'd rather have controller support. Does the game not need lobbies? Does the game not need these things that I said the game needed? Hold on. Quick update. This is Will post recording, all right? Because like the audio you were hearing prior, right? Like I already had it recorded and I was done with the recording, and then I booted up Ultimate Sonic Smackdown to record like, you know, some content for this recording. I'm saying record a lot, you know what I mean? So quick update, Ultimate Sonic Smackdown recently got updated and they did add lobbies. So big ups to ArcForged, big ups to you, man. Like, you're showing me that you really meant what you said. Like, you're going to iron out the problems of the games and so on and so forth. So, believe it or not, you're kind of giving me more and more faith. You know what I mean? So, I appreciate it, man. So, yeah, I just wanted to update y'all right quick. The game does have lobbies now. So, big ups. Anyways, back to Will in the past, I guess. This I don't know, man. Back to the actual recording, bro. Like, cause this was me after I got done recording. So there you go. Like the dude said, my critiques are my critiques are necessary and needed. But then turns around and says I'm judging it like it's a $60 game, and then saying, "Oh, you're critiquing a fan-made game." Of course I am, cause I want to see the game succeed. All right, I promise you, like I said, if I was glazing the game and saying the game is incredible, oh my god, none of these people would be here leaving these comments, right? Or saying, "Oh, you're just a hater." It's ridiculous, you know what I mean? But I don't hate these people. It is what it is. I thank them for watching my videos. I thank them for watching the video, leaving a comment, and you know, I guess in a way boosting the engagement of the video. But I don't have nothing personal against this video. I just think the whole argument of it being a fan game, so I can't criticize it because it's a fan game, I think it's super fucking stupid. The only thing I will say is maybe I was a little harsh towards the game. Maybe the game, you know, because it is an alpha, and I respect how ArcForged responded to me. Sincerely, I respect that. You know what I mean? So to all the people, like I said, to all the people that was losing their damn minds because a dude made a video saying he thinks a game is kind of ass, right? He thinks a game is kind of ass. I think a game is kind of ass, right? If Arc ain't mad, if the creator of the game ain't mad, why are you mad? If the creator of the game kept it respectful and cordial, why are y'all going crazy? But no one is above criticism. If someone pulls up on my channel and say, "Yo, Will," because you know, if you know me, you know I make beats, you know I make music, and if someone says, "Yo, Will, I personally think some of your rock tracks, your Sonic rock tracks, are kind of ass, and here's why," and so on and so forth, and they say what it is, that's like me saying, "Well, I'm not like a professional beat maker, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a DJ Khaled, you know." So no. They can criticize me, and I will say, hey, to each their own. Let's agree to disagree. It is what it is. The same way to the people that don't like my video, fine, let's agree to disagree. But stop the whole stupid ass "it's just a fan game" argument, because it's not a fucking argument, okay? Nothing is above criticism. Yes, it's free, yes, it's fan made, but I criticized it so that it can be better. The creator saw what I had to say, took no ill will towards it, and even one dude said, the criticisms were necessary. So what the fuck did I do wrong exactly? You guys are getting mad at a dude who dislikes a game you like, okay? Fine, that's cool. But keep in mind, if I'd have said, "Oh my god, this game is incredible," y'all wouldn't be saying none of this shit, okay? I want to see this game succeed, and it is what it is. If you don't like me, if you don't rocks with me, if you feel I'm an asshole or whatever, all right, you have a right to an opinion and you have a right to a say-so. But please, actually try to address the criticisms I said on the game. Anyways, man, that's all I really gotta say, bro. That's my response, and you know, it is what it is. Now, am I gonna drop Ultimate Sonic Smackdown? No, I still play it. I somewhat enjoy the game. I don't hate it. You know what I'm saying? It's just not as good as I would like it to be, and it's not there yet. So I got some waiting to do, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I still play it, and I'm still gonna get some content off it, why not? I recently made a video called Knock Knock It's Knuckles, and I was running the hands. I was whooping ass and got my ass whooped. Hope you like it. So with all that being said, I mean, hell, I'm recording on Mixcraft right now, so most likely you're gonna see gameplay of Ultimate Sonic Smackdown in the background. So that's my response, bro, and it is what it is, man. Like, we gotta stop using the whole it's just a fan game as an excuse, bro. Like, no, I judged it as a fighting game, and it is what it is. I don't care if your game is free, independent, or $60 budget game. I'ma judge it as it is. I'ma judge the game for what it is. If you're making a fighting game, I'ma judge it as a fighting game. If you're making a platformer, I'ma judge it as a platformer. If you're making an RPG, I'ma judge it as an RPG. I don't care if it's you pay for it or it's free. I'ma judge it as is. And if you don't like that, fine. There's nothing I can do about that. You, like I said, you have a right to not like that, and you have a right to a say so. But I'm still standing on it. Like I said, if you enjoy this game, if you enjoy Ultimate Sonic Smackdown and you love it, and you make a video saying you love it, hey man, no skin off me. I ain't gonna be no party pooper. I'm not just gonna come and just, be a party pooper. If you love the game, have fun. But also, if somebody doesn't like a game, right, don't lose your mind over it. The creator of the game didn't lose his mind over it, but then you got some of these people losing their minds because a nigga said, yo, this game kind of ass. And I explained why I think the game is ass, and some of these people go for like personal attacks. Some. The only one I kind of attacked, because one dude asked me if I was okay. It was the brony. And then I said, bro, imagine being a brony asking me if I'm all right, nigga. And I stand on that, bro. If you a brony, bro, just leave me the fuck alone. No, nothing personal. I'm just not with it, bro. Just leave me alone. Anyways, man, look, that's all I gotta say, bro. It's your man's Will, man. Much love to y'all, man. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike it, give it a thumbs down. And I'll see y'all on the next one. God bless. Deuces.